Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Jules, and if you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Today we're doing a very fun video. I have a full hair tutorial, detailed everyday hair tutorial for you guys, and I know I've been asked this a few times, so I just wanted to get to it because I feel like I do little clips here and there. I've done some TikToks and Instagram Reels and stuff like that to kind of show you like tips on how I do my hair. I just got out of the shower. Awesome. So I am gonna just start from the beginning. I definitely want to walk you guys through the entire process of what I do. So I feel like we should just get right into it, right? Just got out of the shower, and the first thing, I'm just gonna brush through my hair with this comb. I have a lot of people who are like, where do you get this comb from? This is literally, I think I've been using this comb since I was a baby. Like, I've had this forever. My dad, I think, used it and then like used it on me as a kid, and I don't know, but they do have like an updated version of it at like Ulta and stuff, so it's just like a pretty thick comb. I don't like anything too thin because I feel like it just makes my hair extra knotty. I usually wait to blow dry it for a few minutes till it gets more like, probably like 80% already naturally dried. But before I do that, I have some products, so I'll show you guys what products I use. So as soon as I get out of the shower and I comb through my hair, I'm gonna use this Eva New York City Main Magic 10-in-1 primer. This kind of helps like detangle my hair, and also everything I use basically helps for frizz purposes. I don't want frizz, and it kind of just tames all of that. So I'm just gonna spray through. Also smells delicious. So that's that one. I feel like I should probably show you guys a little bit more what it looks like. I can link all the products too below, which I will do, and I'll brush through it just so it kind of gets in all of my hair. The next product I use is this Living Proof Full Root Lift. It looks like this. Comes in this little bottle. My face is in the way. And it's just boosts your roots. So I kind of struggle a little bit with volume. If I don't blow dry my hair, I pretty much have no volume. So I always do for the volume, but this is a root lift, so it kind of helps before you blow dry your hair. So really I just spray it right here on my roots. Just a few sprays to let it sit in there. And I do this, even if I don't blow dry my hair, I use it because I feel like it still helps like lift my roots and stuff. But I'll just brush through that really quickly. I love wet hair. I wish I could just leave my hair wet. Okay, and then that's basically it for the wet products that I use. Depending on how my hair is feeling, like I use a lot of Living Proof products while I'm in the shower. I use the defrizzing shampoo and conditioner, and then I use like another defrizzing like mask a lot of the time. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Sometimes I'll use like a leave-in type conditioner after the shower, but I didn't use it today because I feel like the moisture in the air, it's very hot out, it's kind of just leaving my hair, you know, good. Okay, so while we wait for my hair to dry a little bit more, I wanted to first thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. This is a time in my life, I think I talked about this on a different video on my YouTube channel, but I have been dealing with, and I have dealt with anxiety and a little bit of depression pretty much my entire life. And when I figured it out, I was 18 and I went to therapy, and some of them didn't really help, some of them did. But I then realized that I've actually dealt with this my entire life since I was a baby, and I could kind of go back and think of memories when I was a kid of where I was super anxious, but like I didn't know it because I was very young. So I have dealt with anxiety and a little bit of depression, more anxiety, my whole life, and it comes and goes in waves. And that's something that I've learned, that it just comes and goes all the time. And the past month, it actually just has been very prominent in my life. And I think it's, you know, when I'm more stressed with work or more stressed with anything in my life, then the anxiety hits. So today, BetterHelp is actually sponsoring this video. BetterHelp offers licensed and trained therapists who are here to offer help to you. You can talk to your therapist in a private online setting at your convenience, which is the best part about BetterHelp. The thing about BetterHelp is that it has 20,000 plus therapists that offer you different kinds of help that you may not have access to in your specific area. I'm gonna put up a little video here of how you sign up. But basically, you fill out a questionnaire, and within 48 hours, you're matched with a therapist that is fit for you and what you need. Also, you can always request a new therapist at no additional charge for whatever you need. no questions asked. So if you're feeling like this therapist isn't working for you, you can always get a different one and try something else. There's so many different options, and that's what makes BetterHelp really cool and unique and different. And that's why I love it. And I think recently with my anxiety, it's been so helpful to like have that online experience. And you know, you can do it at your convenience wherever you want. So they are all matched with exactly what you would need. There's 20,000, like I said, plus different therapists that can help you. And if you guys want to try this out, you can use the link here. I'll list it here, and it'll also be in the description, and you can get 10% off. And that is 10% off for your whole first month. So it's a really good start if you guys have been struggling with any anxiety, any depression, a lot of other things that you would go to therapy for. Definitely try this out. I promise you. It can't hurt, and it's always nice to have someone to talk to. You can get 10% off your first month of BetterHelp, and that is amazing. I will leave the link in the bio. Okay, now that my hair, you can see it is a little bit more dry, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the next step. So I have my blow dryer, and I think this is like a T3 micro blow dryer. I actually don't really know. I forget, but you can use any. And you can kind of see like the shape of my hair already, how it naturally lays. So this is a little bit a part of how I style my hair, because it naturally, I have these short curtain bangs now, and my hair is a little blunt. So basically I'm just gonna blow dry it until it's fully dry. A lot of times I would blow dry it under, but recently I've been being a bit lazy, and I haven't been doing that because I will use the straightener after to do it. So let's just blow dry. This is crazy. This is how my hair looks. As you guys can see, there's no like specific way I've been blow drying it. Sometimes, like I said, I would take like I have this round brush that I use for my bangs, but a lot of times I would take like a thicker one, and I would go in and blow dry it under like this. I've just been lazy, and it just hasn't really mattered. I've kind of mastered how to do it without that. So now I look like a triangle or a square. Okay, but we can kind of move on next. I keep my hair parted in the middle. And today, I know I've done like a few different styles, but my like original hairstyle that I want to do is with my straightener, where I'll kind of like just do that little wave instead of the 3-prong one. I can do that another time, but I think this is the one I mostly use, so I wanted to show you guys this one. So what I'm going to do is plug in my straightener and get that to hot, and then we'll go from there. So I'm waiting for my straightener to heat up. And I always brush through my hair because I hate when it's knotty when I'm doing anything to it. And then we're gonna just separate it into 2 parts. So I just do it with my fingers, and I'll do a bottom layer and a top layer. And I will clip that up to get it out of the way. I'll try to like get my bangs in there. I like to do them later. This is actually how I'm just gonna go out. I'm going to leave the house like this. Just kidding. And then I'll just brush through the bottom. And sometimes I would even separate it more into like I'm gonna do one side at a time, but I will just show you guys what it looks like. So I'm gonna do the back, and then I'm gonna do the sides, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I did the back piece already just because it's hard for me to do it on camera. But this whole thing will take me probably 10 minutes, a little longer because I'm doing it on camera, but so I'm gonna just show you guys like what, I'll just do this piece again. So I'm gonna take my straightener, and what I'm gonna do is grip it, and I'm going to go straight down a little bit so that the crimp isn't until like midway, because if it's too high then it looks kind of weird. And I'll just go in, and then I'll go out, and then I'll go in one more time. So I only do it 3 times because my hair is short. So we'll grip it, hold it down a little bit, turn it, let go this way, and then underneath. So it looks very like drastic right there because I kind of probably held it a little bit too long, but you just kind of pull it out and it makes like a little crimp. So I'm gonna do this little piece. Hold it over, under, over. So see how I did this over piece? That's how I would normally blow dry my hair, but I've been doing it with the straightener fine. The only thing you want to keep out for is that this part doesn't look too like straight edge, and you want to make it flow like it's not a straightener, but it is. So I'm going to do the other side. So I did the 2 sides. You can see where the lines go and where it crimps and it comes in, and that's just what I like about it. So I'm going to take my clip, and I will clip the back, although it doesn't stay because it's too short, but just to get it out of the way. And then I will have my second layer come down, and it looks crazy, guys. I know, this is just, you have to trust the process. Like, it just works, I don't know. And I'll brush through. And then I'll separate this again and start with the back. Okay, I decided against it. I'm just gonna show you guys how I do these sides, and it's pretty much the same thing all around. So I'm gonna grab a piece in the back. This is really hard to do without a mirror. I don't wanna burn myself. It's pretty easy though, once you get the hang of it. Okay, and like, I don't know, I'm not a hairstylist. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to my hair. I've nailed and kind of narrowed down to what works for me. So I do things pretty quickly. I am still lazy with it, but all in all, like, it still works, and this is how I do it. So I feel like this is a good tip for any of you who have similar hair or short hair or want to do this hairstyle and don't really know how to do hair. Like, I'm not an expert, but I'm here to share the tips that I have. Especially if you want to do like a 10-minute hairstyle. Like, besides like the showering, the blow drying stuff, which obviously you have to do, doing the actual hairstyle does not take that long. So bring down the rest of this hair. This is like a hot mess. Usually I would have more clips, but I just want to show you guys how it works. Okay, so I just did both sides. So I'm unclipping and to show you guys what it looks like immediately after. So it's actually pretty much done, but I will do the bangs. I'll show you guys how I do that because they're kind of just like there. And then I add product because it's kind of like dry. My hair is pretty dry when I get out of the shower. And I do some leave-in stuff, or more like texture stuff to kind of, you know, help it. So we're gonna do the bangs. So what I'm gonna do, I have to unplug the straightener. So I have my hair dryer back and this brush. I think it's like a 2-inch brush, maybe 1.5. And I'm just gonna take my bangs, which there's not a ton, but I just want like the smallest pieces, and I'm gonna get them together and I'm gonna blow dry them like I've done before. Normally I would do forward and then I'll do back and then I'll do each side, which I'll show you. So I do it forward like that, and then immediately I will go back and do it this way. Don't know the science behind this. See? And then sometimes I'll keep it like this, but what I want to do is I want to take it and I want to go over to the other side so that it gives more of like a volume. And I'll do this side. Shake it out, you know? And kind of just see how it falls. Okay, pretty good so far. You can see the shape that it has, which I like. So let's do afterward products. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I will do this probably twice, is my Living Proof Full Dry Volume and Texture Spray. I use this every single time I do my hair, no matter what hairstyle I do. Shake it up a little bit, spray it, and this is gonna give me volume, so I'll kind of just like fan it. Do this side. And kind of play with it. And I'll do this throughout the 2 or 3 days that my hair is like this. And if I ever need more volume, I'll just add more. I like a lot. I like it enough where I can just run my hands through it and kind of like feel it in there. Okay. Then, since my hair is pretty dry, the first day I use this Living Proof. It's frizz with, it's like a line across through it, the vanishing oil. I don't know why that took me so long to explain. And I'll just use the dropper, and honestly guys, like I'm using 1, 2, maybe 3 drops. And I will just go like this and use it in my hair, so it gives it more of like, I don't want it to be oily by tomorrow, so it kind of depends on if you have really oily hair or not. I would say mine's medium, so in 2 days my hair will start to get like pretty oily, but for the first day it's too dry to not put any oil in it, and I realized that that's helped my hair. And then I will use the Way Finishing Cream, and I'm only using this on the ends. So I'll take like not even a lot of this, put it through my hands and just grab the edges and kind of like mix them together so that it looks more piecey and it doesn't look super boxy. Use a little bit more. I don't know if you can hear that was Willow. Boxy, and then I'll even take these, twist them a little bit, kind of run them through, just like play with your hair, you know? But I like how these go back and I want them to blend. So I will kind of like just blend them and use my hair, my fingers. You know, when you're like talking and doing something at the same time and nothing comes out, that's how I feel. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna use a little bit more of the texture spray, the volume spray for the ends. But this is basically all preference, you know? I need to link all the products below, but I don't have any makeup on. I think that also helps me like love the look even more. But here we are, you guys. This is my everyday hair. This is how I do it. It's kind of a weird process, so I hope you bared with me through that. I will probably add some more volume throughout the day and just play with it. Usually by the end of the day, or day 2 is my favorite hair day, but it's pretty nice on the first day as well. So that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna link all the products below and you guys can shop them if you want. I know this was a long time coming video, so let me know what you thought. Let me know if there's something else you want to see, or if you have questions, leave them below and I can comment back to your comments and answer them as best I can. Keep in mind, everybody's hair is different, but to give you a little idea of my specific hair, it's pretty rich in color just naturally. It's obviously short, but it's very, I have fine hair, but a ton of hair. So people always ask me if I have thick hair, and the answer is no, but I do not really have thin hair as a whole. I have fine hair, so basically that just means the strands are super fine, but I have so much hair that it kind of feels thicker. So that's how I would describe my hair. So base this off of that for your guys' hair, and I hope you like the video. Hope you like the hairstyle. Follow me on Instagram for more like pictures of my hair, and TikTok and everything, and the podcast if you want to hear Pat and I talk. Make sure to turn on the notification bell and subscribe. Send this to someone who you think would like it. That is it. I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you again for BetterHelp for sponsoring the video. I know we had a little bit of anxiety, depression talk, as we need to do sometimes, so the link in the description is for that, and don't forget, you will get 10% off your first month if you decide to sign up. So love you guys, see you.